Hello everyone, we're here tonight at Texas Motor Speedway for race number 3 of the Tuesday Night Thunder. Fort Worth, Texas. I'm alongside your governor here tonight for 70 laps here at the Texas 150. Practice right now currently underway here tonight. We got Pacey Wajin on top of the board with about 4 seconds left in practice. So practice wrapping up here pretty much now. Second 1.5-mile track of the season. Last week from the Chicagoland. Saw Bobby Bowers win that race in a thrilling cash and tire saving strategy type race. We'll see what we see right at Texas. That wraps up practice right there. Qualifying underway here shortly. As qualifying underway here. So let's see who's on the racetrack. Right now we're looking at Dean Clavitt.
Finished third last week at Chicagoland.
Yeah, he had a good one last week at Chicagoland. Chicagoland was a really interesting race. Only one caution in that race, had a lot of fuel saving, not fuel saving, but exercise and stuff.
He has third in standings, but not third last week. He finished sixth. He gave the lead a lap as well. Racked up some bonus points after that performance.
Yeah, a lot of drivers their laps there last week.
Yeah, 8 different leaders last week at Chicagoland.
Louis
13 lead
Frazier
changes.
was top of the board, but having some technical issues, so the ticker's not showing up, but we'll keep you updated on the running order, try to fix that as soon as possible. But right now, we got the 63 of Louis Frazier on top of the board right now. Connor Morse in second.
Less than a tenth of a second. It's 1 code. It's 2.5.
Jay Trout goes to 5th place. And fastest in qualifying right now, practicing Pacey Wajin, a 00 machine. See what he can do here.
Pacey Wajin second in both of the races so far this season. You know, he's one of the best drivers in this league. He's had a lot of success.
He's been close to a few wins here, but obviously only 2 races in, so not too big of a deal. But they'll try and get that first race win of the season off with turn 4. Trialable. Auto 1, I guess I should say. And Wajin goes second, 23 thousandths of a second. Separate him and Louis Frazier.
He led the second most lap last week.
Louis Patricia Sharp goes pole position. Dale Marcosi in second now by 1,000th of a second between first and second right now. Here comes Wajin.
They improved on that. High down in 4th place. To the line. He did not improve. Actually, no. We got the results in now.
Pacey Wajin goes pole position. Bowers goes to second. He's on his second lap right now. Powers off of 4. He's gonna go to E. He goes slower actually, so he stays in second. Christopher Panhandle in 10th right now. He finished 3rd last week at Chicagoland. Had a good run going, and good tire strategy from that 6 machine. He actually got caught up and he only wrecked that race, but it kind of helped him because he got the pit there. And he got the 3rd place for that tire strategy there. Off before he goes. Will he improve? Yes, he does. He goes to P number 2. Christopher Panhandle. Looking good here at Texas. That's going to wrap up qualifying there. AC Wygent will be on pole position for your tonight's race. We're going to take a quick break. I fixed some of the graphic issue. And we're back live here at Texas. Quick rundown of your grading order here tonight. AC Wygent on pole position alongside Christopher Pendel. Second is going to be third Bobby Bowers. Fourth Lily Pritchard Sharp. Trying out your positions Dale Marcosi. In 6th place is Lily Frazier. Trying out your 7th place position Connor Morris and 8th Jimmy Min. 9th Nathan Esta. DJ Sharp round out your top 10. Scott Kalinsky in 11th, Ian Clyburn 12th, Tyler Rush 13th, Nicholas and Cisco in Joel Santiago in 15th, Brian Jones 16th, Christian Bayer 17th, Richard Ford Justin Gibbs 19th, and round out your field here, Andrew Bolander and Greg Blair rounding out 20th. Going to go green here this time by. AC Wygent will lead us the green. The green flag is out. Here we go. 7 laps here at Texas. Oh, way up the racetrack goes Christopher Vandell. He loses a lot of position. He got a bit loose down the 4th, maybe down the 5th here shortly. Side by side for 4th and 5th. Cozy Darren goes on the inside lane and pushed by Colin Morris. That's Morris' first race this season. It's Christopher Randall started 2nd all the way down to 7th, maybe even lower than that. He's losing a lot of spots here early on.
Those people going on the inside lane here, seems like the lane you want to be at right now. They're flying by this outside lane. Here comes Bobby Bowers on the outside of AC Wygent. Bowers to clear maybe? Almost. Gets him at the line easily. It's not going to be clear down to show 1 and 2.
There he goes. Connor plays facing Logic, checks to go on him. And Connor Morris actually has half of the race right there in 5th place.
Right after I say the inside's the place to be. Oh, got a wreck in the back. Or in the wall of turn number 2. Spinning
Oh,
down.
that's a big wreck. Justin Gibbs, Tristan Bayer, no cautions out for that one. Off the racing surface, so we stay green here.
And a few drivers almost hit the wall there, or did.
Let's take a quick look at what happened as we have time. Looks like Gibbs just hit the outside wall, and the car in the inside wall goes Gibbs and Bayer. They do have one faster pair, so they should be able to get that fixed up pretty quickly and get back on the racetrack if they want to. So, the Bobby Bowers is a big race leader right now.
And right after I said that the inside lane was the place to be, he makes a move on the outside lane to get around. Wide to the lead, and Bowers currently holds currently at the top of the leaderboard of the last of the season. Going to continue that mark.
A little bit of Frazier on the top side. I thought the inside would be better if we saw Cooper wasn't qualifying, but maybe just being able to punch people down is pretty. It's just a good strategy to get a pass here. But I don't think the very top side's even really. The middle is probably be the highest you can go to make a move.
So Pedro Sharp get around some drivers in the outside lane there who just were held up, it seems like.
Continue about for 5th place, Nathan Estep on the top side here. Willie Frazier on the inside, also Pedro Sharp on the inside too. Shuffling back here, and Christopher Kendall kind of staying at 7th place position as Scott Penske hit the inside lane, the apron there, clipped it up the racetrack. He goes, might lose the position here. He's watching out on the attack.
That was risky there on Morris. Almost attempted the way through the first half of the post. That stuff I think almost hit the wall, or maybe clipped it off of turn 4 there. So he looks outside and pins down Morris there. And he will get around him almost. Right just throwing the door, or his car in front of him on the block.
Yeah, these guys are really bottom for second right now. It's really about Bobby Bowers just to pull away. We'll see how much the tire wear difference is here for Bobby Bowers and the rest of the field. Last week they could go about 40 or about 30, I think, laps or so on fuel. So this week probably a one
in the
for
wall.
stopper.
That was a good hit right there.
Yeah, the bottom lanes definitely seem like the fastest lane around the racetrack, but the top is definitely, you can make some moves on the top side, and that might burn up your tires a little bit more. But here comes Nathan Estep now to the top side. Wygent, you make a move here. As people migrating a little bit more to the top side now.
Yeah, you just gotta watch out for turn number 4 and off turn number 2, just not to hit the wall. So we've already seen a few drivers hit the wall as Gibbs hits the fastest lap.
As they continue to go side by side, Morris clears, holds on to position here. As down behind Willie Frazier, got Penske gets by. And down on the inside, Louis Patel Sharp. Ooh, Sharp in the outside wall. And Dell goes low. There's a 3 wide almost in the back. That's Dale Marcosi on the inside of Tyler Russ, GJ Trout right on the inside there too. Nicholas on Frensko behind them too.
97 types it in there. Oh, almost lost it there. A little contact, but a great save with that 71 machine.
A great save there, but Bobby Blowers getting chased down by Pacey Wagen out in front. He had about a 6/10 lead. Excuse me. Now it's down to 2/10 now, as we're working lap number 14 this time by.
Wedged a bit loose there, gonna lose some ground. Messed up looking to pounce for second place.
Yeah, looks like the count is stable out here now. We'll see what happens later around the top. Few drivers have single filed out here so far. Look here at the back of the field. Man, everyone's actually single file right now, but they're all under a blanket though, very close together.
Yeah, I assume since they're all single file, we're going to see some more drivers try to just send it in the corner, such as in turn 3, like we saw earlier, just to try to get side by side and make a pass. Wydget for the lead, going to try exactly what I just said. Backs out though. Lives to fight another day.
He looked to the inside. I just don't think he was quite there, but here he comes the inside in the quad oval. Side by side of the race lead they go.
Got a nice run off turn 4. Lars made the move
Easily.
in the outside lane to pass him, but we'll just hop in behind him.
Yeah, I think he might just let him go. He knows his tire is a little bit not as good as Pacey Wagen. Kind of just let him go and ride around, save some tires, and maybe just be there at the pit stops. That's kind of what you can all ask for. That's kind of what he did last week too. Yeah, he just he led after the pit stop. After the pit stops, the first pit stops, caution comes out. That kind of changes a couple of things, but anyways, we'll see what happens here. But Nathan Estep looking for that second place right there on the outside lane, getting some clearing on that race car, side by side right down the back. That's Nico San Francisco right there in that 7 machine. You look to the inside of DJ Trout. Trout making his way through the field. He's pretty quick, but he didn't qualify too well tonight. But he's up in 9th place right now. And he's definitely one to watch out for. He's usually pretty quick overall. Not the best qualify sometimes. Endell now looking to the outside of Frazier, or not Frazier, Sharp, excuse me. His top 4 have really pulled away from the rest of the field. Scott Paninsky on the outside lane, that 91 machine. As they're 2x2, basically three rows deep. Dean Clavin now to the outside lane. And it's like it's weird because the inside seems like it's quicker, but the outside just seems like the best passing opportunity here. A very interesting 1.5 mile track here. It's not used a lot in the official races, so no one really has a huge advantage, I would say, but a lot of battle here in the mid pack. Off 4 now. Looks like the top 3 in this pack have cleared each other. As it's Nicholas Don Francisco on the outside of Louis Peter Sharp. Sharp gets a little loose in entry of turn 1, but seems like people are getting a bit loose, but also tight off of 2. Turn 4 seems like not that too much tight off of turn 4, but turn 2 is definitely in the problem spot so far tonight. A lot of cars on the outside wall, but man, this mid-pack racing is pretty insane. Linsky goes up the 5th, side by side. You got Lloyd Patricia Sharp and Dean Clavitt side by side. Behind them, DJ Trout and Nicholas Don Francisco. Still calamity here in the mid pack, 7th on back. Top basically 5 have pulled away. Pinsky trying to pull away, but man, they're going at it here for 6th place on back. As as Pendel qualified second, struggled so far early on. Now falling back a little bit now on down 7, now down the 8 as he gets passed by Sharp on the outside lane.
He's been side by side with cars quite a bit throughout this race as he hit some tires in the grass there. It's horrible.
Ooh, DJ Trout almost 3 wide. Yes, he does. 3 wide move to the inside lane for that 30 machine. Ooh, Clavitt gets tight as a 3 wide behind them too. As Trout clears Clavitt on the inside lane. Actually, he's not really side by side. Back up. Bobby Blowers on pit lane.
And 3-5 pit stops have started. Got some
Very
more
early.
cars.
Lap 25, lap 24.
Got some other cars deeper in the field pitting too beforehand.
Yeah, Tyler Rush, Angel Santiago. We go back, 3 wide now for 8th place spot, I believe. No, 9th place spot. That's Christopher Pendel again in the middle there. Got Makosi on the inside and Don Francisco on the outside, but go back, double file. No one pits this time by. As Bobby Blowers coming off his pit lane here. Pacey Wagen entering turn 3 right now. We'll see what he does here. Will Pacey Wagen come down pit lane? No, he does not. It looks like 2 drivers on pit lane. Jimmy Minch and Dale Marcosi down pit lane. The top 14 still have not came down. I'll just see him go through here, turn 3. Here's Wagen. The rest of the field falling through. They're kind of strung out a little bit after a few of those drivers come down pit lane. If anyone else looks to come down pit lane, looks like they will. It's Christopher Pendel. Started second. Struggled early on in this race. We'll see what he can do here on this pit stop. Lap 27 for his 6th machine. Looks like Jimmy Minch, Dale Marcosi coming off of pit lane right now. Bobby Blowers off of turn 2 right now. Tire wear, just look at the best. I guess we can compare to Pacey Wagen here. Fast lap in the last lap. So the tire fall off has been about 1.5 seconds here so far. So it's a pretty big fall off after 28 laps. So.
And so you really just want to save your stuff throughout the run. You know, Flowers went out to an early, pretty good sized lead.
Yeah, he might be.
Stuff because he got passed. That's probably one of the reasons why he hit it early.
Yeah, he might have a good short run car maybe, but long run. There's a lot of drivers coming down pit lane this time by. I think Wagen coming down pit lane, Nathan Estep, Scott Prensky, Jay Trout, and a bunch of others. As the race leader right now is Lily Pater Sharp now in the race lead. As she is, that's lap checker behind her. So that's Bobby Blowers going to unlap himself. We'll see how far away. Oh, contact! That's Tristan Bayer, I believe, into the 71 machine. Bayer got involved in that lap. I think it was early in the race. I don't know exactly what lap it was, but down pit lane, down pit road goes Lily Pater Sharp. Byron Jones following. Dean Clavitt and Andrew Bolander, our Daytona winner, coming down pit lane here in 4th. So here's Blowers off of 2, and then Pacey Wagen is coming out to pit lane right now. So he's about a 1 straightaway lead. It'll be about 4.5 seconds between him and Bobby Blowers. And he has about 5 lap pressure tires in that 34 machine. We'll see here on the starter camera. He already went by, but there's Pacey Wagen and the rest of the field behind him. Everyone else has pitted. So pit stops have cycled through. So Tyler Rush in second. He pitted really early. He was the first driver down pit lane, and he's going to be in 2nd place right now. Angel Santiago, 2nd driver down pit lane, going to be in 4th. But we'll see how this tire strategy works. So they went about 24 laps there, 23, 24 laps, so expect the pit stop here around lap 45, 48. They'll be good to the end after that one. Got one driver down pit lane, that's Tristan Bayer right there. Right now, Wygent, actually we don't know how much faster he is. Because Flowers had an invalid lap time, I mean, I can show you right now, but his last lap was a 2-second lap time, which I don't believe would be possible, but we'll see what it is this time, so we can actually get a good reading. This time it's a 29.1, which I don't think is right either, because I mean, he just ran his fast lap of the race. But it looks like it's a 31.1, so it got updated there. So 31.1 there, and then Pacey Wygent last time by ran 30.6, so about half a second quicker than our race leader. And we'll see how much tire saving Pacey Wygent's doing. So right now his biggest threat is probably that 55 machine behind him, Nathan Estep. They're bound for 7th place behind them. Connor Morris and Angel Santiago, who's also a little bit older tires than these guys. Dale Marco's on the outside, go 3 wide.
Splits the 90 there. 33 almost go off turning 4. And this 89 of Morris, it's been really aggressive today. I was battling for third place earlier, right before this green flag pit stopped. It was all over the back of Nathan Estep. We'll try to reel them
in. He's making his first start here tonight at Texas, so he's looking good, pretty good so far. 6th place, you know, early on, only halfway through this race, so see what he can do here with 35 more laps to show off his talent. But so far, so good for that 89 machine. But can Pacey Wygent get around Tyler Rush? Tyler Rush has even older tires than Bobby Lowry. He paid lap 23. Lowry's paid lap 24. So we'll see how easy it is for Wygent to pass him. I think this kind of be a precursor to see how easy it will be Wygent to pass Bobby Blowers. Kind of a little preview here, I would say. Still battling here as Angel Santiago falling back quite a bit. Very early on, down to 10th place now, but hanging on so far. The top 10 position. You see him Pacey Wygent now. Easily gonna get around Tyler Rush. As here comes Estep to the inside. Ooh, it's tight there. But he makes it work.
Gotta watch out. You don't want to hit the apron in turn 1 and 2. We see some drivers hit the apron and get loose, go off the track, or
especially when you're side by side.
Yeah.
But Estep has closed the gap on Pacey Wygent. He had about a 6-10 gap between him and Wygent. Now he's brought it down 2 tenths. Again, battle for 7th here. Got Penensky taking inside Trout. He clears him easily into turn 1 and 2. We're about 10 laps into this tire run, 10-15 laps, depending on who's who. But Wygent has about 10 laps on his tires. Blowers about to be 15. So a 5-lap difference here. And slowly but surely, Wygent is about half a second quicker than that 34 machine. 30 laps into the straight, 31 laps to go in this race.
That's up with a great run throughout the corner. I've seen that 3rd place driver go a bit higher than the lead 2 cars. It's not just Estep, it's been multiple drivers in 3rd place, run about a lane higher than the top 2 as Blowers runs the middle. And Wygent's just gonna pass him on the inside lane here.
I don't know if Blowers just a little too tight with those older tires and just couldn't hold the bomb there. Basically no fight from Bobby Blowers there. As those two clear easily. As these two probably be the to the beat here tonight so far. Blowers, he tried a risky pit stop strategy paint early, but Just didn't look like it paid off. I mean, it paid off last week, but we'll see. He's still got 3 laps to go, so we'll see what he can do on this next pit stop. There's one more pit stop remaining, and if we stay green, which who knows even, but we'll see what happens on the second green flag pit stop. Tyler Morris up to 5th place now. It's Tyler Rush moving backwards. Remember, he was on those older tires as well. So Morris up to 5th. And Christopher Pendel, man, look at that guy. He started second. We mentioned he struggled quite a bit here early on, but he's back up to 4th place. He's looking strong.
Having a better run than he did on that first run.
Yeah, he might have just been a little too conservative on the opening stages of the race. And I kind of just like, once you kind of get in the mid-pack, you're driving a dogfight, no matter how quick you are, raw speed-wise. That probably what happened at 6th machine, but we kind of just have a 4-car pack here for 4th place on back, 4th to 7th. Zoop. Here comes Colin Morris now.
To go to the inside. Yeah, but 89 just shut the door on him. They both are gonna go to the inside lane of the 6-car here.
Yeah, a little bit of a tag team there, a little tandem draft in there down the back straightaway, but Morris clears up the 4th place for our 89 machine. As Polinsky to the inside. And here comes Theo Trout. So Pendel might go from 4th to 7th here real quick.
Messed up in 2nd place, has lost like 2/10 in the past lap. I don't know if he got loose or something, but he's falling back from our race.
They lost 2/10 last time by. Really tough of 2.
He's entering probably like half a lane higher than YJ in the corner, and then YJ is more up the racetrack than him on exit of 3 and 4.
Yeah, it just seems like he's struggling rotating the car in entry. Seems like it. But he's losing a lot of time to Wygen now. As the run goes on, Hazy Wygen seems like the best tire saver here so far. Ooh, side by side, Polinsky and Morris. Polinsky was on the outside lane, Morris on the inside. Trout right behind them. Trout moves up top to the outside lane of that 89 machine, Morris. As Clavitt and Tyler Rush goes, as Morris flips the apron up the racetrack, he goes. Dave. He goes from 4th place, he's in 4th place, now he's on the 6th place. And pit stops coming up here shortly, already happening. Dean Clavitt, Tyler Rush on pit lane this time by.
And his track position is really going to matter. 6 almost to the wall, turn 4. You just don't want to lose that much time because that really equates on pit road. It really matters on pit road. But I mean, we've seen some drivers have slow entries on a pit road, so you can also lose time going on a pit road. So
as you can make it here if you pit this time. But car in the wall there. That's Christopher Pendel struggling now. There's a smoke on the front straightaway. Not sure exactly where that's from, but
some people will smoke their tires on pit road, getting out of their stalls.
23 laps to go. Won't be surprised if we see Bobby Blowers coming in this time by. And look like he will. Wow. Really guessed by me. But down pit lane he goes. Locks up the tires there, makes it slow down. We'll see what we can do here. Will this be the right strategy call for Bobby Blowers? Just go 22 laps on these tires. His last set went 24. And how soon will these front drivers get on pit lane? I won't go on board with nothing that stuff. I think he's saving fuel, maybe. It sounds like it for his 55 machine. I don't know. Maybe just being audio glitch, but it just sounds like he's lifting a lot. But anyway, Christopher Pendel, Dale Marcosi, and Louis Petro Sharp down pit lane. 3 of those drivers. Last driver on the racetrack right now on those old tires is DJ Trout. He's about 3/10 quicker than the race leader, but probably a little too far back to make anything happen. But if we get a late race caution here, he could be one to watch out for. Like I said, he always has some raw speed here, but he just seems like he just doesn't have the best qualifying times. And he has to work his way through the field sometimes. I think Chicagoland, good example of that one. He was pretty quick. I'll have to see what place he started there.
Oh, car on the wall off of turn number 2.
I know Sharp maybe, or Byron Jones possibly.
It was that O2 machine. It was just right on the wall off turn 2. Looked like he got in it. Pretty good off the exit. Petro Sharp squeezes Flowers off the turn 4 there. That was close.
And there goes Trout and Podensky down pit lanes. Same with no, actually those are the only 2 drivers that pit that time. Bobby Blowers, he's about a lap quicker than Pacey Wygent. So Wygent probably wants to pit here shortly. He's been 23 laps on his tires. So if he wants to split up pretty evenly, he can pit this time by and go about 18 laps on tires. Because if he waits too long, then Blowers have a big advantage. And we saw what happened last week. I mean, you didn't, but I did. But basically, that's what exactly happened. Blowers had too big of an advantage over Pacey
Almost to
Wygent.
the wall too there. Wow.
Yeah, it seems like these guys are going to be really tough of 2. These exits, these cars, it seems like they... oh, caution's out.
Caution.
And that's Carl Moore says, ooh,
Oh.
that's Sharp 2 around. And that's changes a lot as Bobby Blowers is stuck a lap down. He's going to be the lucky dog. But his strategy goes out the window here.
That's the second accident of the day that we know of. We had a
Yeah, we had...
spin.
It's pretty much the same spot, too.
Yeah.
But that did not
That
cause a
was
caution, so
less
we'll
than
see what
5
happened
laps.
there. Get a better angle this one. So Sharp is on the newer tires. Oh, a little bit of netcode too, but I think the netcode kind of just sent Morris up the racetrack there.
What a save here. Look at this.
Yeah, it just looks like the netcode kind of caused that one, but I just see slight little netcode right there.
I think the 71 completely stays off the wall here. Ooh. Wow. What a save.
Yeah, fish tailing it the whole time. And completely clean there, but little netcode contact there. Kind of just sends Morris up the racetrack, and Sharp. Those 2 make contact, but down pit lane goes Pacey Wygent with 16 laps to go.
Unfortunate for those 2 drivers that are caught up in the incident. Both were having good races, staying in the top 10 all race long. Wygent first off pit road in that first stall.
And Loie Frazier in second. So see what she can do. Nathan Estep in third. Byron Jones in fourth. Richard Ode's fifth. So Richard Ode really playing a great strategy there. The pit there. He's gonna work his way up to 5th place. Don't exactly remember where he started, but I think he started out the mid or lower pack, maybe around the teens area. He's looking really good right now in 5th place. Great strategy call from him. But Bobby Blowers gets the lucky dog, so he's going to restart in 7th. And Jimmy Minch will also be on the lead lap. Everyone else said I have to take the waiver on here. Not sure when it's going to happen. Next time by, I'm guessing, so... Guys, drivers pace around a little bit. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back before the green flag. Hello everyone, we're back here live at Fort Worth, Texas. 13 laps to go. Wygent trying to get his first win of the season, back-to-back second places at Talladega and Chicagoland. Trying to get his first win of the season here at Texas. Been pretty good at Chicagoland last week. He's been really good here tonight. We'll see what happens. Brian Flagman gonna wave the green flag this time by. It looks like it actually delayed caution. So kind of got excited for nothing there, but one more lap. But I guess in the meantime we can you know, enjoy the view here. But anyways, see the most positions gained here tonight so far. Got Byron Jones up 12, Richard O 12, so he started 18th place. He's up to 6th place right now. Actually 5th, but once the updates here. But Byron Jones up 12 positions. He's in 4th right now, so he started in the what would that be? 16th place position. So great running positions for these guys so far. The deep teens there, so that strategy call and that caution really helped those two drivers out big time.
Yeah, I just want to say Lily Frazier hasn't made a start yet this season outside of tonight. 2nd place here late in the race, so great pit strategy. Got them up front here. Estep's been in the top 5 all race long. He's in 3rd place right now. Byron Jones with pit strategy enters the top 5.
There's Bobby Blowers. He started 2nd tonight. Got the luggy log during that caution. Gonna restart 7th, so we'll see what he can do here. As this is the actual restart as the pace goes off. There's the green flag. Barney Flagman. The green flag is out, and away we go here with 12 laps to go. Wygent clears easily. Frazier up top, Estep to the bottom. Estep to clear the top 2 tonight. 1-2 right now here with 12 to go down the back.
Right now you got to find a balance between saving your tires and not letting the car in front of you get too far away. But there could also be another yellow, so.
Exactly. I mean, it's kind of that 12 lap range, you know. The last 4 or 5 laps, your tires might wear a little bit more, but first 6, they feel pretty good. We'll see how S-Step does here. I think Wygent struggles a little bit on the short run speed, maybe compared to that 55 machine. We saw how quick he was in the first pit stops coming off. He was getting a little bit of time on Wygent early on, but I think Wygent's a little better tire saver. We'll see here with 10 to go.
Right now, you just got to make sure you don't make a mistake. Don't clip the apron in the corners. Don't hit the outside wall on corner exits. We've seen a lot of drivers make those mistakes tonight, and it's just really cost them.
These top 2 fastest tonight so far. You have Bobby Blowers there in 5th, 6th place. He's been really quick tonight also. But just unlucky strategy call there with the caution coming out in the middle of his pit stop. As they're 3 wide now for 8th position on back Andrew Bolander.
DJ Trout.
Dean Clavitt and DJ Trout. Bolander gonna clear up top. Oh, all the way from the top to the bottom. He gets up to 8th place. Yeah, I said earlier, he won race 1 at Daytona as they're side by side. Race lead down to turn 3 and 4. Wygent gives him the bottom.
Able to get side by side there. 55 leads at the line. Wygent's not gonna give this up.
He might not have a choice here as S-Step clears now for a first place spot. And we have a new race leader, our 55 machine out front here tonight with 8 to go.
Seen a lot of passes made in turn 3, sending it in there on the inside lane. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get it back out of it. But it's been a popular passing spot.
Don't count out Lily Frazier or Byron Jones. There's Wygent in the wall.
Didn't seem too bad there. Didn't lose that much time. Probably lost maybe a car length at most.
First mistake we've seen from Wygent all night long. He's been pretty much perfect. Other than that one with 7 to go, this might cost him the race. Oh, he's in the wall again.
Wow.
I mean, that was
pretty good look there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's a dirty year that's ahead of him, and he finally has a car in front. Maybe that could be the issue. He hasn't been used to that dirty air tonight. Maybe that could be a possibility, but I
He's
mean,
lucky the two cars behind him are side by side, and now not anymore. He's Byron Jones looking to take his chance on this opportunity.
it was wide in the
Why
wall
should he?
again. What is going on with that double zero machine? Twice in a row off of 2 and once off of 4 in the outside wall. And it's only a 10th, but a 10th here with 5 to go is a big margin they make up. It's 5 to go. Ace Bryant back. He's back from Nathan Essa by 5/10. And he closes the gap here. 10th per lap. That's all he needs here. You're on that 55 machine. He's getting a lot of time through 3 and 4, down to 3/10 now.
Yeah, he's pulling away from Byron Jones now.
Was he maybe saving those 2 or 3 laps? But I mean, he hit the outside wall, so I mean,
I don't
know.
really see any damage on the right side of that car, but you could also have like the invisible damage where it still slows you down, even though you don't see it on the car.
2.5 tenths now, and slowly gaining. You can see that draft. It's not as big as the next gen cars. Ooh, big run through turn 3 and 4. Dewey really sends it down the bottom lane. S-Step doesn't get that good of an entry, and the exit isn't as good as he wants it to be. As 3 to go, Casey Weiser is there.
I think he's gonna try to win the race in turn 3. We've seen it work out for some drivers, but that outside lane, you could still lead a lap.
Oh, he's got blocked big time. Down the back he goes. The outside lane. Weiser really sticks it in there. He's got to be careful not to the outside wall. Oh, he gets really tight though. S-Step gonna lead this lap barely by half a car length. There's 2 laps to go this time by 3 miles.
He's side japping him. Here comes Byron Jones trying to spoil the party.
Side by side for 2. S-Step giving him car lengths room. S-Step loose down the back straight away. Weiser really good on entry. Watch out for the cars behind. Bobby Blowers in 5th place. He could still steal one here. Come to white flag this time by. Weiser barely leads that lap. Door-to-door contact. Final lap here. As dooring each other up the racetrack they go. Through 1 and 2. S up to the bottom. Paisley Weiser on the top. Off of 2 they go. Weiser's got the advantage. S-Step's going to side draft as hard as he can. Weiser almost clear. Not quite though. Through 3 and 4 for the final time tonight. Up the racetrack they go. Weiser gonna clear off of 4, and Pacey Weiser finally gets the win as we're side by side for 2nd, and Byron Jones gets 2nd barely, but Pacey Weiser wins the Texas 105. Wow, what a finish that was!
Great move to win the race too.
The difference between 2nd and 3rd was 9 thousandths of a second. And what a move for Byron Jones. I gotta see how many positions he gained there. Looks like up 14 positions for that O2 machine. What a pit stop strategy for him. And Richard Ode up 12. It's a great run for those guys. Really lucky that caution came out when it did. So very good run for those two drivers. But the main guy... Excuse me, the main guy here tonight, AC Weiser, leads the most laps and leads the most important one, the last one here, and gets his first win of the season.
After tonight, he should move in to first place on laps led this season so far, overtaking Bobby Blowers, who did lead a good amount of laps tonight.
Yeah, Weiser had the points lead coming into the night anyway, but should extend his gap even more here. We gotta park it on the front stretch in the start-finish line, so we're gonna take a quick break and speak to our top 3 finishers right after that. Hello everyone, we're back here at Tex. We're going to take a quick rundown of the results before we end our top 3 chat. After 70 laps at Texas 145, Casey Wygant wins here tonight, Byron Jones second, Nathan third, Willie Fraser fourth, Bobby Blowers fifth, Richard Oates sixth, Thea Trout seventh, Ruben Menschke, Scott Pinsky ninth, Andrew Bowlander rounds up the top 10. The rest of the crew will be at Christian Pendel, Connor Morris, Gil Malcozy, 13th, Ray Player 14th, Team Clappers at 15th, Miller Patricia 16th after being involved in that last caution there. Really unfortunate for her, she was having a good night overall. Angel Santiago 17th, Nicholas Johnson still 18th, Tyler Rush 19th, Christian Merrick 20th, out here field of the night, Rusty Wood 21st. Wood, that was a good pretty short here tonight. Texas 15th. Speak with our top 3 drivers here. You got Pacey Wygant in first place. We're going to bring him into the booth here. Hello, Pacey. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Get the win here tonight at Texas. Talk us through those final 12 laps. You hit the wall a few times. Went back to second, but you still ended up winning this race here tonight.
Did I hit the wall?
At least on my screen.
I don't know. I don't think I ever touched it, but yeah, the caution kind of killed me. I felt I was sitting pretty good there, and then the caution come out, and I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't exactly have a short run car. I had all my speed on the long run, and 12 laps was just enough for me to really be able to show the long run. I just had to hold E-step back as long as I could, and I think I ended up holding him back 4 or 5 laps there. So he got just far enough out to where it made it interesting, and I wasn't sure if I was actually going to be able to come back. But overall, it was a really fun race. Couldn't have asked for a better show up, and yeah, it was just all about tire saving.
Yeah, a lot of tire saving. How hard was it exactly to get on the pit lane? You only had one green flag pit stop that you had here tonight. So how hard was it going on pit lane with those older tires and the hot track?
It wasn't really necessarily hard to get onto pit road. I think the hardest thing about it was just not locking the tires up. If you could get the car down and load up, it was relatively easy. The worst part about the green flag stops, or just any pit stop in general in the race, was for sure just potentially sliding through the box, because for whatever reason it's just super slick there. And I know a couple drivers in chat that I was talking with, they slid through their box. So I think that was probably the biggest difficulty about green flag stops, was just not necessarily getting to pit road, but going through the box when you got onto pit road.
Well, you get your win here tonight, second in both of the first and second races here earlier in the season, but you finally get the win here tonight at Texas. Anyone like thank for tonight's win?
Yeah, I got to shout out you guys up in the booth for broadcasting each and every week. PBR Racing, great group of guys. Rodney, and just everybody who's behind the scenes at Bolt itself. Got to shout out Dean Clavitt for putting this specific series on. And my fiance for letting me let me do these and taking care of the kids and getting them to bed for me. So Ayers Designs for being on the card tonight. Yeah, just ever need any paint schemes, hit Rodney Ayers up and Ayers Designs. He typically makes some pretty good paint schemes. So
Well, congrats on your win here tonight at Texas.
all right, thank you.
Race winner Wygant. So we'll bring in our second place driver here, Byron Jones. Bring him as the here. Hello, Byron. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do. What's going on?
You round yourself off in the second by 9,000ths of a second. Talk us through that pit strategy with that late race caution. I believe you made up 12 positions. You started 14th, I believe. Here tonight, and just talk us through working your way through the field.
Yeah, so I woke up a little bit later than I expected, so I came in with little to no practice for tonight, but just getting a feel for the car throughout the night was very interesting. Learning this car, learning how it did within the draft, especially being a custom setup. It was difficult, but it was fun. Trying to stay out, try to make my last run as short as possible was my game plan all night long. Was hoping maybe we could get lucky with a late race caution, which is exactly what I got tonight. But also coming up with the strategy of I wanted to do two tires if it stayed green just to see if I couldn't loosen up the car. It was a little bit tight tonight, but other than that, I mean, the game plan was just to keep the nose clean. Last week at Chicagoland, I sort of screwed my own self, making myself in a bad scenario that I didn't want to be in. This week, I didn't want that to happen again, so I made sure I kept my car clean as much as possible and try to keep it up front. And when the caution came out, it worked out really, really well for the car. Turned around and we were able to sneak around Nathan there at the end and stay behind our PBR teammate Pacey just to be able to lock in a 1-2. It was a good night. No complaints. These cars were definitely fast here at Legacy, Texas.
Yeah, you had a great pit strategy here, getting yourself up in second place. Anyone you like thank for tonight's good run?
Yeah, of course. I want to shout out, of course, PBR Racing. Everyone over there, a huge help. We definitely have learned a lot from each other, and we've made each other faster over there as a group, as well as 213 somewhere. They're on the hood sponsor of my car. They make shirts, apparels, anything you need for sim racing. Head on over there, 213somewhere.com. And then Jones Paint and Design, my paint company that you'll see throughout the entire season on my car. It's schemes I come up with or other schemes that may be on other people on tracks. We have a Discord open. If you're interested, just message me. And then as well as y'all, and then my girlfriend too for letting me race every week. But y'all are the main show. Being able to come back and rewatch these races really makes it fun, and we enjoy being able to go back and watch these broadcasts. It definitely makes our nights a little bit easier, but also allows us to recap on what we could have done better or what we did do well with. So I appreciate y'all for putting that on.
Thank
Well,
you.
yeah, thank you, and congrats on your second place here tonight at Texas. We'll see you in 2 weeks, I guess, for Montreal.
Yep, sounds good. I'll see y'all then.
That was Byron Jones. We'll bring in our third place here driver, A Step. We'll see if we can. Doesn't look like he's there. Oh, let me check. It doesn't look like he is. I guess now we'll round out the interviews here tonight. But
We can recap his nine. I mean, he had a great
yeah, he
race,
had a
top
good
five
race.
most
Yeah,
of the race.
yeah. I
Never
mean,
quite got to the lead, but he was still a good contender,
yeah,
third or fifth place position.
yeah. He led. Well, he was battling Wygen for the lead there, but um,
Oh,
I mean, it was a great night for him. I mean, third place is the best race result for him the season. I mean, he definitely could have won the race.
yeah, he did. I remember he did lead at least one lap on the bottom, battling Wygent.
Yeah, and I mean, looked really strong here tonight. I mean, but like Wygen said, he had a little bit. He struggled a little bit with short run. We kind of mentioned that a little bit there too. Like Wygen was way better long run car than the other driver, to be honest. But Wygen barely pulls it off. E-Step, uh, almost second. He got 9,000 short, but still third place overall. Really good night for him. So that'll round out. Right. And up next we got Superstar Orca car, Orca, um, tomorrow night, Watkins Glen, so road course action. That should be pretty fun. And then Friday night we got NAOR. Excuse me. They go to Dover next week, so this week. And we have Bolt Racing League on Saturday night, starting back up where we started the first time, the figure eight, I believe, at Irwindale. 100 laps there, so that should be a interesting race. I would say interesting, very interesting. But that's gonna wrap out here tonight, and we'll see you Next week, same time. Well, not next week, but 2 weeks because we had the Thanksgiving break. But in 2 weeks at Montreal.